I hope you're having a great week. I'm in this strange room in the church. I kind of don't like this room. It's kind of dark and it's a little bit scary. But Pastor Mario sent me in here. He needed something for Cam, and he says it looks just like an S. I've been looking everywhere and I can't find it. Hopefully I can find it later. But because this thing is important, I guess. But it looks just like an S. If you see it, just let me know, okay? Because I really need to know. Because he really needs this. But this room reminded me that the other day I had a scary dream. I did. I didn't like it. I was like, I woke up like, ah! It was really strange. I couldn't remember the dream like 30 seconds after I got up. Thank God, because I didn't want to remember because it was scary. You know what? That happens even with good dreams. It does. You love your dream. You're like, oh, what an awesome dream. I wish I had that dream like all night long. And then you can't remember a few minutes later or even an hour later. You start going, I can't remember that dream. But dreams are awesome, but they're also not so good. That's what this room reminds me of. The bad dreams. I don't like it. Oh, you know what? I was just reading the story of Joseph. And guess what? He had 2 dreams. They were strange dreams if you didn't know what they meant, but they learned what they... Oh, there's noises happening here. I better hurry because this room's weird. It's strange. I'm never coming back here. But guess what? In Joseph's 2 dreams, they were like saying something super important. But some people didn't like his dreams. So let me tell you about it. This is how I imagine it. He must have just had a glass of milk or maybe a glass of tea or maybe coffee. Well, no, I probably didn't have coffee because then he can't sleep. So he probably drank his milk, his warm milk or his tea. He must have gone to bed. He probably tucked himself in. He's nice and comfy. And he started snoring. I bet you it's Joseph snoring. And then in the middle of the night, he had his first dream. See, and here's how his dream was. And there were a bunch of hay, and then him and his brothers, he had 11 brothers, they took all the hay, they put it together, they made bunches, like bunches of flowers, and they were called sheaves. And they put all of them, and they put them down on the floor. They were kind of like everywhere. And then in the dream, what happens is that the sheaves that Joseph did, they stood up all by themselves. And the other ones, they started slowly, the ones that the brothers did, they slowly started coming towards them. I kind of imagine like a little worm trying to get really close. And then the sheaves that the brothers did, they were bowing down to Joseph's sheaves, to his hay, and they were bowing down. So Joseph told his brothers about this dream, and they were not happy. They were like, what do you think? We're going to bow down to you? No way! And they got really angry, and they weren't very nice to him after. But then he had another dream, and it had the stars, and 11 stars, and it had the moon, and it had the sun. And in the dream, the moon, the sun, and the 11 stars, they bowed down to Joseph. Again, the same kind of thing like the first dream. They were bowing down to him. And that made the brothers upset. And it also made his dad and mom upset. They didn't like it. They were like, so what do you think? We're going to bow down to you? Yeah. See, they didn't realize that dreams were very important for later on. Maybe I'll tell you that part of the story another time. But it's like an awesome story of Joseph. But see, his brothers weren't very happy. But you know, just like Joseph and his brothers, they had this fight because of some dream. I don't know why they're fighting over a dream. That must have been super silly. But sometimes we get angry and maybe we don't react good like his brothers did and like his dad and mom did. So sometimes we get angry. Have you ever been angry and maybe you do things that you shouldn't? Maybe you hit somebody, that's not nice. Or maybe you say things that you shouldn't say. You don't say very nice things to your brother, your sister, your friend, or somebody else. Or maybe you just do something else that's super rude. See, when we get upset, we need to be careful that we don't get like angry and then we say things or we do things because that's not nice. We want to be nice all the time to people because you know what? Sometimes we do get upset, and sometimes people are going to do things that we don't like, but we want to be careful not to behave like Joseph and Joseph's brother and his mom and dad, because that's not very nice. We have to be careful how we behave, because you know what? God wants us to love each other and to have brothers and sisters. You guys remember my brother Blueberry? We used to get in so many fights when we were young. But as we got older, we learned that we have to learn to be nice to each other. Because, see, God gave me Blueberry as my brother. Or maybe God gave you a brother or sister. Or maybe God gave you a special friend. Or He gave you your mom and dad. He gives us lots of awesome things. We want to treat them all nice. Because, see, our brothers and sisters and our friends and our parents and cousins and everybody are special people in our life. So let's not always get angry. Let's be nice. Let's do things, maybe something special for somebody that we care for. And we can write a card for them and say, hey, just want to let you know you're awesome and you're the best cousin, or you're the best friend, or you're the best person ever. Because that's things that we want to do. Okay, I gotta go. I can't find this S-looking thing. I'm gonna put this thing away because I don't know. I just, in case somebody else needs it. It looks important. I don't know. Wait. I found it! It's this! It's my S! Yes! Okay, I'm gonna bring it up, Pastor Mario. Because he needs it for camp. Okay, kids, I'll see you later. Oh yeah, if you haven't registered for camp, they need you to register. Get your parents, there's still some slots left, and they want you to go to camp. Guys, I'm telling you, it's so awesome! Okay, thank you!